Exactly 25 years to the day from the time the puck hit the ice here in St. Paul for the first time. That night, Hendrickson, Walls, and Gaborik scored for the Wild in a 3-3 tie with Philadelphia. Tonight it's the Blue Jackets, and we are underway. Holmgren sends it around behind to Hinostroza. Out to Brodin, a shot. It was blocked, loose puck. Hinostroza fires, and a kick save by Merzlikins.
Yeah, Merzlikins was out of position a little bit too, but he's able to.
And they score at the other end. Gustafsson beaten on the rush. Miles Wood has the game's first goal, and the Blue Jackets lead 1-0.
Watch, it's Hinostroza picks this up, puck up in the slot. Watch Merzlikins kind of out of position a little bit, throws that right pad down. The rebound goes, and this is just a smart dump to the corner. They get a great turn. It's the speed from Wood, who just beats Faber to this puck. And on a tee for him, one-timer on the ice.
Yeah. You know, Nicholas Backstrom's in the house tonight, and we were talking to Backy, and I coached Backy for 10 years here, and you know, I took his stuff home with me too, so it can travel.
Ooh, Marchenko beats Gustafsson 9 seconds into the second period, and Columbus extends the lead to 2-0. Shows why with this release.
Yeah, 31 goals last year, and he just winds this one up through the neutral zone, give and go. He gets some space. Brock Faber gets caught outside the dots, and Marchenko, only a matter of time for him before he got the first. He had 8 shots on goal in his first game against Nashville. A couple there in the first period, but lethal shot. He's got one of those whip shots like Ryan Hartman does.
Here's Eriksson Ek in. His shot blocked, got it back, and the next shot comes to Kaprizov. He fires, saved by Merzlikins. Eriksson Ek, Boldy scores!
It mixes talent with effort and strength. It's Eriksson Ek on a second puck, getting it through, then Kaprizov, good shot here. Trying to go far side high, creates the rebound, but Eriksson Ek just battling 1-on-2, creating extra time and getting that loose puck off to the side of the net with the skate, where his teammate Matt Boldy can hammer it home. But boy, what a combo when you have that much skill, that much effort, mixed with strength, and a willingness to be there right on the paint battle.
This play for goaltender interference, you always would see these plays from the goaltender's perspective. And so many times, I think people would underestimate how much any contact.
After reviewing the play, the call on the ice stands. We have a goal.
Yeah. Tarasenko hangs on along the wall, moves in, feeds Boldy. Boldy with it. Now it's a 5-on-4. Kaprizov scores!
From that spot, I mean, what a shot. And Merzlikins just gets caught being aggressive, trying to be out on top of the paint, and he's looking through traffic, bites on a fake.
Hartman turns it toward the line, held by Goodbranson. Goodbranson across to Werenski. His shot deflected, and they score. Marchenko finds the back of the net. It was Voronkov that was in check from Jared Spurgeon. His deflection created the loose puck, and Columbus is back in front, 3-2.
And it kind of lifts the leg. It's a point shot. Marchenko does a good job kind of getting lost in the slot. He does a dipsy-do at the last second to jump inside of Trenyon. Watch Marchenko, ISO cam here. It's this move. Skirts Trenyon. Trenyon can't turn in time. And then that shot off Voronkov's leg pops right on the tape of Marchenko, and he gets his second.
To Jenner in behind. He's tied up by Spurgeon. And Spurgeon wins the puck battle for Minnesota, but then he gave it away to Sillinger. Across to Fantilli. Werenski fires and scores. And for the second period in a row, Columbus has an early goal. This one comes a minute 11 in. And they lead it 4-2.
But then it's an errant pass turned over. And watching, just so smooth Werenski is. It doesn't fall.
Marchenko to Jenner. Up high, Werenski. Back now to Marchenko. Werenski fires and scores. Marchenko completes the hat trick, and Columbus has a 5-2 lead and still a minute 12 left on the power play.
Gustafsson did a great job getting the puck. They're keeping it out of the net early on, but it's his second entry. They just get up over the top, and Marchenko sets up that one-timer, and he's got that labeled. Far side.
Down low to Boldy, back to Kaprizov. Boldy to Buium. Fires, save Merzlikins. Rebound picked up by Boldy. Trying to push it out front. Now it's Buium with it. Down the slot, a shot, just missed. Eriksson Ek has it back in the net. Buium scores! First in the NHL!
Finnegan comes on the power play, and Buium does a good job. Just active. He gets the first shot, but he stays in the play. Retrieval, takes it to the middle. Shot, this one misses too. Gets clipped, gets it back up on the skates, wants the puck, calls for it. Nice delivery there from Eriksson Ek to the tape of Buium. Right in the wheelhouse, one-timer, far side.
We'll see if they can make history happen again.
Been some memorable nights, no doubt about it, on opening night. But now Columbus has restored a 3-goal lead, and they've had the answer each time. Minnesota has seemed to awaken the crowd and make a comeback feel possible.
Hard work by Boone Jenner. He goes up, gets his puck, but watch the shin pad of 19 Fantilli. It goes off his kneecap, changes direction, was initially going wide, but we talked about it in the first, Anthony, that Columbus and their prowess in the face-off circle, it showed up, I thought, in that first period.
Provorov tied up by Kaprizov in the corner. Buium rips it across. Rossi scores! Tipped by Kaprizov on the way. And Minnesota on the power play as their 4th of the night. It's 6-4.
But this is all Buium and Rossi. They win this battle. Look how condensed that kill is. In Columbus, I mean, they're just lost. They've got no clue that they've got to cover somebody in front of the net. They over pursue, and Rossi knows right away, hey, I've got Kaprizov inside position, corral this puck, put it on his tape, easy redirect into the back of the net. Kaprizov has his second, the Wild now within 2.
Defended by Provorov. Throws it out to the line. Kaprizov for Buium. Poke checked away by Coyle. Coyle with a chance at the empty net. He'll hand it off to Jenner, who scores. And it's 7-4 Columbus.
That's twice in this third period that Charlie Coyle's made a good stick play at the blue line to relieve pressure. Jenner's 200th goal, second of the game, or first of the game. Fantilli got the other, but you don't get much easier than that for Boone Jenner.
Just the 3rd time the Wild will fall in regulation in their first game in St. Paul.